LEGO just revealed a new Transformers set releasing August 1st, 2025, which is Soundwave. This retails for $190 in the United States with a total of 1,505 pieces. This is our first Decepticon set, and dare I say, this is my favorite of the Transformers LEGO sets released so far. I've never been into any of the Transformers media, even though I've seen most of the movies, but I love the LEGO sets. As somebody who's sick of mechs, I think these are the best mechs LEGO is putting out to this day, and I absolutely adore their ability to transform. I love how they kept that play feature of the original toys. And while Soundwave might not be as iconic as Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, the reason why this is my favorite out of the three Transformers sets so far, well, you know, there's also the Brickheads, but you get what I mean, is that this has the best color scheme, and it also has the coolest transformation. Like, I love how the first two can turn into vehicles, but I love the idea of this turning into a cassette player so much more. Cassette players are something very nostalgic to my childhood, and seeing that switch up from, say, vehicles is very interesting to the point where this has a sound brick. Now, we don't know what sounds it will play so far, and I'm dying to know. I know there's going to be a live stream later today where LEGO is seemingly going to cover this set, and I guess we'll find out then, but the reveal is a couple hours earlier, so only time will tell. The press release specifically states that there's recorded voices and sound effects, so it doesn't seem like we'll be getting the classic Transformers theme, which I wasn't expecting because they would have to license that out, but dang, it would have been cool to get a music track or something. Maybe I'll be wrong by the time this gets revealed, but again, that's what the press release said. Now, this is a no disassembly transformation. So it's not like a Creator 3-in-1 where you got to take it all apart. No, it like physically transforms just by pushing down different parts of the build, which I loved about the original sets, and I love with this set. Gotta love that color scheme. Again, it just meshes so well. Not that the other color schemes were bad, but the gray, the dark blue, and that streak of yellow is just so perfect. I also love, of course, the purple logo for the Decepticons. And from my understanding, this is based off the G1 design. I mean, it looks pretty one-to-one with that classic animated TV show design. So it also plays into my love for animated LEGO builds. And not only do we get a Soundwave, but you also get Ravage and Laserbeak builds, which are adorable little side builds. And those can convert into cassette tapes. And the build for those cassette tapes are very accurate to the ones that I remember from my childhood. Seemingly, we get this 2x2 circular tile with a hole in the middle. That really goes a long way in having that center part of the cassette tape. But I do love how the angles are built here. It looks so much more authentic than I would have expected. I really love that 1x1 print of the Decepticon logo on the 1x1 tile. There's even more printing with the Ravage build, where you'll notice there's some side printing on that 1x2 sloped piece. That looks great paired with the 1x1 Decepticon tile that we were just talking about for the head design. Ravage looks fantastic, and really my only complaint with this set, well, beyond the price, which we'll get to in a little bit, and the stickers, is that the Laserbeak build is not great. Yeah, this looks a lot more blocky than what I would expect just looking up pictures of Laserbeak, and it seems like it is compromised a bit by the ability to transform. Regardless, I adore everything else with the build of this set, aside from, once again, some stickers being used here or there. You could see on the arms of Soundwave, there are stickers for those tile pieces, which, yeah, for such a premium product, I wish those were printed. Also with the center play button part, that's a sticker as well. I'm hoping this print on the windscreen is not a sticker, but we'll have to wait and see. You can also notice more stickers towards the bottom, which are definitely parts that stand out for the cassette player. But they're just kind of incorporated into the build there. Again, I wish these were prints, especially for such an expensive set. That is very lame of LEGO. Like, I get stickers are good for mock builders. I'm not a mock builder though, but also it just kind of looks cheap to me when you have stickers on a premium model. It's distracting. A lot of times there's discoloration and a different mesh of colors for the stickers on the prints. I do get that prints have a limited amount of colors to mesh with certain colors. So there's drawbacks to both of them, but I always prefer prints. But there's some great articulation with the arms and the head, as well as the legs, which I do love for the size of that figure. I'm happy that we also got pretty good knee builds. Like, there's some articulation there. Yeah, that's something we don't usually see from LEGO mechs nowadays. Clipped on movable fingers, you know, the Exoforce robot arms. I also wish the display plaque was a print as well. Again, it's such a premium looking display plaque. This is such an expensive set. You expect details like that to be printed on. I mean, look, they print on LEGO Star Wars display plaques nowadays. Though I do like, compared to the Bumblebee and Optimus Prime display plaques, this actually has a little miniature build for Soundwave, which seemingly has a printed tile on that display. I mean, that's good if my eyes aren't deceiving me. There's a second one that could be swapped out. Then again, it's like, okay, that gets a print, but the design of, say, those decals on the actual Soundwave figure don't get a print. Okay, LEGO. Then I started to think, this is hinting at a future set. You're gonna be like, wait, what set? Hello? Prints on 2x4s. We're getting a Soundwave Brickheads probably next year. This will definitely be reused for the ult model. It all makes sense now. So, okay, that's actually kind of clever on why that's a print in the set. Still, it does not excuse the amount of stickers on the actual Soundwave build. There's also really cool builds attached to this which can be removed of this dart accessory and this laser blaster. So let's talk about the price, and really the price is not as bad as I once thought. Because look, I just think Optimus Prime and this are a little bit too expensive for what's included. Optimus Prime being $180 for 1,508 pieces. Soundwave is $190, 10 bucks more for 1,505 pieces, 3 pieces less. Optimus Prime came out 3 years ago, you know, before all these ridiculous tariffs. There's a sound brick in here, which there were no electronic components with the Optimus Prime build. So there's also that to consider. So this is actually better priced, with all things considered, than Optimus Prime. Though, like I said, I think both of these are steep. I think these should both be like $150 at most. You look at the Bumblebee set, which is fantastically priced at $90. Like, I love the price of that. That's one of the best icon sets in terms of pricing. So I wish it would be more at that terms of value. But again, I think this is more worth it than the Optimus Prime set, honestly. I really hope the next one we get would be Megatron. I mean, that would be even more expensive than these two, and I'm all for it. I'm still delighted to see Hasbro and LEGO teaming up. Please give us LEGO My Little Pony at last. Or LEGO Monopoly. I want to hear from the die-hard Transformers fans. Is there anything I missed in this set? Are there any secret references? Did they get anything wrong with the accuracy? Do you like it more than I do? Subscribe here for more honest LEGO takes, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.